months, people will, because they don't always pay attention to the newsletter.
Yeah.
And then, but when it gets talked about, then I think people are really gonna look at it and really know what our parks, this is phenomenal. Thank you so much, Hannah. This
Yeah,
makes
I like
me
this a
very
lot.
excited. This is great.
Thank
And
you.
I think if it went in our town newsletter, starting in March when it starts to get warm, and then just went through till September, and then people would really start to look at it and go to these parks.
Absolutely.
And I like that you're putting wildlife with it and all the flora and fauna with it. That's really, really neat.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Of
much.
course, yeah. It would be designed. I like to make my designs as multi-use as possible, so it could go on anything from 8.5 to 11 to a tiny brochure to like a giant mural. Literally anything you can think of, it can be transferred onto.
I don't know how realistic. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry, Dan.
No,
You
go ahead.
could paint it on our snack shack.
Yeah. So I'm actually working with Beck from Moonshadow Collective right now, painting her mural on the side of her building. So it could either be like actually painted, or I used to work at IMP, which runs Meriwether Post Pavilion and a bunch of the other venues in DC. And I don't know if you've seen, they have like a whole mural walk around the back, and me and the old art director designed that in Illustrator as a vector, and then we hired a company in Virginia that like printed it on this kind of like vinyl that can stick to any surface, and it was like installed on this like concrete wall. So there's like a lot of options besides like painting, because I know that's like a lot of details and stuff. So.
Is that what that thing down there is? The selfie wall thing? Is that what you know what I'm talking about? That vinyl, is that not?
Oh, are you talking about what I'm painting with Beck?
Yeah, is that the similar material that you're talking about?
Oh, I haven't seen that one down there
Okay.
yet, so I'm not sure.
I like it a lot.
Oh yeah, no, I was just like a thought, but I thought it'd be, I don't know how realistic it is, but like when I look at that, it almost looks like one of those things you'd also have at local restaurants that would tell you everything. So like when, before you eat and everything, like I would have ate that up as a kid, pun intended. And then my son would have too. So I just feel like, and it's like really well done. So you kind of can tell exactly where all the parks are. Cause some of them I feel like are a little bit too almost busy, and like parks kind of run into each other, and it's hard to tell what road is what.
Definitely.
Yeah, and this is much better.
Does
So
it
I like
have
this a lot.
the park names on it? Or the street names?
I think just the street names. How it is in the version that's in the brochure right now is they're only labeled with like a number. So depending on what you guys want to do, we could either do just like have a number next to it and then like a key, or the name could be written like underneath the icon.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
We could even print out a bunch and have them like as coloring pages at the movie nights
Yeah.
and stuff. We already have coloring stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What made you do this?
Drew actually reached out to me.
That's awesome.
Because I think he asked Beck if she knew anyone that was able to like take this project on, and I'm an illustrator and graphic designer, and I live 50 feet away. So.
Hey, that works out really well.
Perfect.
All right, well done, everyone.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
So is there anything that we can make a decision on today, or was that just a preliminary presentation?
Yeah, do you want to vote on something?
Approval to proceed.
Oh, okay. Would anybody like to motion to
I will
approve?
motion that.
Look at it. Seconds.
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Yes.
Aye. Cool. That's exciting. We've been wanting to do this for a long time, like years.
Nick, you've been talking about your
I did.
actually.
Mine would not be as good.
One tree.
I was good. Lots. Do a tree. Bob Ross and stuff. Santa. Doing Santa now. Preparations for visit with Santa are nearly complete. We have a dedicated sensory-friendly hour from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. To better support our neurodivergent families. 5-minute time slots are still open. Community I can't talk today. Community members can reserve a time by calling 410-795-8959 or emailing parks@sykesville.net. Is there anything else to go over for Santa? When should we all meet with each other?
Did you bring up elves costumes and Mrs. Claus?
I need to go down with you after this.
Oh, okay.
Normally for the actual event, we have like arts and crafts
Uh-huh.
do we still want to do that?
I think those have been a big hit the
Yeah.
past couple years, right? You did
Do
the
you still want to do that?
Yeah. You're,
Well, let me go first.
yeah.
Lauren
You're
still
talking
has
through me.
it.
Yeah, I think it's a plan. And we can also, I can like email. She was gonna send me like a bunch of options for crafts. We'll have at least something, but like I can send it your way to whatever materials we need. Normally it's what I can't remember what we did last year. It was very easy.
Was it the
We had to
the
steal all the paint things.
swatch, trees?
It's not stealing it if it's free at Home Depot. You know,
Yes,
it's
so.
300 you're taking time, but
Or was it
I
the
can't
beaded?
remember if it was that. I'll find out for sure and email everyone like ASAP about what options we have and what materials we need for it. But yeah, it does. A lot of kids play,
Yeah.
and we'll bring our snow machine, which
Oh.
attracts
Oh, that
a
was
lot
yours.
of people. Yeah,
Is anybody bringing hot chocolate and or coffee?
I think. Well, we're bringing coffee, but I'm
Okay.
pretty sure the
real-
train people do the hot chocolate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, train S&P's gonna do hot chocolate.
Okay.
And then you guys are gonna do milk and cookies.
Oh, we're doing that too.
From
Okay.
Last time I talked with Lauren.
Yeah, you're probably right then. Yeah, and I know we'll have coffee there too. But yeah, I couldn't remember the craft part, so I'll verify and email everyone about that. But it's normally something pretty simple, and the kids like it. So
Yeah, simple is better.
So we have 2 elves. It's the 2 young girls that were with us for Halloween.
Okay.
So we know they're phenomenal.
Okay.
I've contacted Century's band. My point of contact, Nikki, is getting band people together, and she's spoken to the band director at Century. She held off for a little while because Century had a big competition. They came in first place, which is exciting. The band director is going to pick 5 or 6 songs. The kids are going to play from 3:30 to 4:30 because that's all they can do in the cold with their lips and their fingers. Liberty High School goes to New York that first weekend of the month with their chorus, so they're not able. So have a great time, Liberty High School. I reached out to the choral director at Century and have not heard back. And that's where we are.
Okay. That's a lot. I think a band. I mean, that's
it is
That's
nice
great.
when we
That's-
can have music.
Yeah.
It just makes it so
even
much
just
better.
for an hour. That's really good.
Yeah, I think that's a long time in the cold to be
Mhm.
blowing
Yeah,
a brass
sure.
instrument.
Yep.
And then we have the carpet
The movie.
for the movie.
Do we have the movie equipment all in? It's here now, right? At the townhouse.
Is only gear. Yes,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I'm gonna help set up. I'm gonna need someone to help me with that.
I'll be there.
Pick up the gear. Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
I can meet here at say 1:30 maybe.
1:30. Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to start setting up by 2.
Okay.
Do we have access at 2?
Yep.
Okay.
Grab the carpet squares.
Okay. And Nick, will you be around? Because I am on call.
Yeah.
Chance of getting called out, very slim, but
Okay.
just in case I get called out,
Uh-huh.
somebody there flipping movies.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, am I going to be Sparky? Is someone else going to be Sparky? That's the real
I
question.
texted Connor this morning about Frosty,
He
but
said yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I just texted him this morning. I haven't heard back yet.
I spoke with Liza.
Oh,
She
okay.
said yes.
You spoke to the boss.
I just saw him actually.
She said yes. So
And-
our Frosty
Huh?
will be a lawyer.
Do you guys need help setting up?
Well, let's first. Who's coming to Santa?
I can definitely help out.
1,
at least
2,
set up.
3, 4.
And
Okay,
maybe
we're all coming
volunteer
to
from the
Santa.
audience as well.
Yeah.
Alright, a lot of people.
So we have enough people to switch out movies if it needs to
Okay.
happen, or
Perfect.
be a character if that needs to happen. We're good.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
1:30.
1:30. I'm meeting him at the townhouse to pick up equipment at 1:30. Everybody else should get down to the post office
By 2.
like 2.
Yeah.
Just so
Yeah,
we'll be
it won't be the
set up plenty of time for 3.
Okay. All right. Everybody
will-
meet at 2.
I will be arriving with Santa closer because I'm going to be here for
Yeah,
the census.
yeah.
You're gonna
So
be
I-
here till 2:30.
Yeah,
Do you need help with that, or is that pretty simple?
pretty simple.
Did we end up doing the? Do we have a raffle winner for the meet with Santa, meet and greet with Santa?
We do. I haven't been given that information yet, though.
Okay. But they're meeting, are they meeting after the sensory hour,
Yes.
before, or during?
After.
After? Okay, so you'll still be here after 2:30
Yes.
then? Okay.
So,
we can
she'll be here,
expect
but she'll be
Santa.
in like
Yeah.
doing things.
Right.
So
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
you will be at Sparky as well.
I'll be here as Sparky?
I don't know.
No.
Stop it.
It can just be me and Santa. I think that's enough for the sensory. Santa.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. That was a lot.
What time do we start the movies? I know
Oh.
it doesn't get dark.
It gets dark maybe. When does it get dark now? Like
5 something.
5:30 ish.
It's like real early. it
Really?
feels
That
like.
early?
Why don't we start the movie at 4:30
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
might be.
Oh.
We stop at 4:30.
Yeah, when the band stops, just at least it's background something too.
That's what I just
Yeah.
said, Billy.
Yeah.
It'll be at 4:45, sunset on December 6th.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that'd be good.
Okay, cool.
So 4:30 works.
Yeah, thank you.
As soon as we can see it. All right. All right. So just to summarize, for myself mostly, we're everybody present will be there.
Mhm.
Impact is bringing crafts, coffee, or milk and coffee, cookies. Whatever.
Milk and coffee. We're bringing stuff.
You're bringing stuff. Train guys are bringing hot chocolate. We have the band from 3:30 to 4:30. The movie starts after the band. I'm meeting Billy at the townhouse at 1:30, and everybody else is meeting down at 2 p.m.
Do
Right?
we need another set of hands, or are you thinking of?
I mean, I'll be there helping other stuff, but
Right.
yeah, I'll be there.
And we have 2 elves,
We
a
have
Frosty, and a Sparky.
Do we have the Grinch?
Ooh, Grinch.
I forgot about the Grinch. Yeah,
Think your
we'll
friend
have
will
the
do it?
Grinch.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to scare the
We'll
kids
have
at some
it.
point.
Kids love the Grinch.
I like that.
Just-
It's funny that they like the Grinch so much.
Yeah.
They- yeah.
He's famous though, I feel like.
The Grinch costume's here now though, right? Yeah, I thought we brought that
You
back last
did.
year.
You handed it over to me. I gave it to Joe. Joe has it.
Okay. Good deal.
Oh, are we talking about, do we wanna do the toys that I sent out to everybody? Do we wanna do that because
Yes.
my church, did I miss that? Did I jump ahead?
No.
So this family has taken on, it's Toys for Tots and it's also adopting families. But they're looking for unwrapped toys and they're also looking for hats and socks, hoodies, deodorant, personal hygiene things.
Yeah.
If we vote that we want to do this, they will bring big giant boxes wrapped in beautiful Christmas paper that everybody will put their stuff in, not
That looks
trash.
not trash cans.
Trash still went in it. So I guess we need to decide, is this something that we wanna put together? And then Nick, you would have to design something and maybe someone could help you that's really good at that and put this out on our Facebook page to get the word out that we would like unwrapped toys, hats, socks, hygiene items, deodorant in particular, and then bring them and put them in the Christmas wrap boxes when they come and see Santa.
I think it's a great idea.
I can't make the motion though, right? Because I wrote it, somebody else has to, what's the rule?
I don't know.
I'll
Just-
motion.
would it-
Thank
okay.
That's it.
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Do I have to say that? Nobody's opposed.
Nah.
Okay.
They'll just oppose.
Well, that's good. They have our. I don't have to use trash cans again. Cool. Okay. Anything else? Moving on. Okay. January next year. Commission needs to determine which Saturday in January will work best for a full planning session. This meeting will focus on event scheduling, decision making, and establishing priorities for 2026. Full attendance is strongly encouraged. Everybody was asked to bring 2 potential dates. Shall we just go down the row?
Do we know the length of the meeting? Is it still an hour, 2 hours? Like
Till it's done?
roughly, like a guesstimate?
I think if we're planning
Just this full planning session. I don't know if that's like.
I don't see that taking more than an hour if we come prepared. Is this also the meeting where we do
This is like
training?
I feel like it's gonna be like
Okay,
a,
it's gonna
It's
be
gonna
longer.
be a day thing.
Yeah.
So like plan for like 8 hours or like.
6.
Okay.
Billy, you had this idea before, or you've pulled it off before, where you wanted to do a programming day. Did you have any ideas, or how long has it taken in the past?
A programming day. What?
Remember Spark 200?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'd say, heck, our meetings used to be 3 hours a week.
There you go.
So I don't know, maybe 3-4
So,
hours it could.
yeah.
Depends on how much you want to dig
To
in.
give you the
right?
best, yeah, I'd say 3 to 4 hours then.
Yeah.
Can you give us the the list of things?
Oh, there'll be an agenda and
Okay,
everything.
but it's
yeah.
training.
There's training, we need
Then
to pick out movies.
calendar
we need to pick
planning.
out dates for all of the things we're doing.
Okay.
Maybe like 10 to 4 or something like that.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a safe bet, from my perspective, but,
Mhm.
Okay.
and lunch, I don't know if I put that down, will be provided.
Sweet.
I can tell you the first 2 Saturdays of January will not work for me.
Me neither. I said the 3rd or 4th Saturday.
Okay. 3rd or 4th.
So we have 5. The last one doesn't work for me. So does the 3rd and 4th not work for anybody else?
17th, 24th.
Yeah.
I can do 24.
You can?
I can.
Is that the 3rd or 4th Saturday?
That's the fourth.
The 4th. You want to settle on the 4th Saturday?
Good
that's,
with that, Dan?
that's the 24th, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
January 24th. Super meeting. Is this a public meeting?
Yes.
Okay.
And we'll just put 10 to 4 for now, right?
And that's in lieu of our January meeting.
Correct.
And our February meetings.
And the first half of the year?
Let's figure that out later.
All right.
That was easier than I thought
That
it would
was
be.
easy. All right. Good job, everybody.
Hey, if it's that easy, that means we'll go quick.
Is that time finalized? Did we say that? Yeah, the 10 a.m. to 4? Or was that just a suggestion?
It was a suggestion, but if
I
it
like
was
it.
That's pretty much what I had in mind.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
that's good.
Cool.
before 10 a.m. on a Saturday is sad thing.
Not often.
I agree. Okay. The Snow Angel program, which I believe Amy brought up last time. It says the town staff have reached out to Do Good Wisconsin, the organization behind the Snow Angel program we've been reviewing, to ask how the program operates and what challenges they've encountered, but we have not received a response yet. While the concept is strong, there are logistical concerns that need to be addressed. For example, if an elderly resident displays a Snow Angel sign but no volunteer responds, what is the town's obligation, if any, etc.?
And would this fall under us, or would this fall under the town? Is this us?
It was brought up by SPARC, so
We
yeah.
would be sponsoring the event, but it would be on friendly neighbors to do the work. Is that the way the program
Yeah,
works?
that's the way the program, at least Wisconsin's program, was organized. The way I kind of interpreted it or saw it was that you're trying to help establish community, a community support for each other. And so I don't really know that I envisioned it falling on the town, Public Works or Parks and Rec, because then we kind of get back to the issue we had originally when we discussed it, is that like how do we have the resources to be able to coordinate that?
Right.
So I guess it would just have to be made clear if it's something that we proceed with, that by signing up to receive a sign be placed in your yard, which I do think is something SPARC could volunteer to do, is go place the sign.
Yeah.
That we're not.
Guaranteeing.
Yeah, we're not guaranteeing anything. We're liable for anything, but like it is like we're connecting somebody to the rest of the community that wants to. Like we're a bridge, essentially.
Yeah, and I do think it should be limited to town of Sykesville limits.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be great, like, if you're a SPARC member and you know that one of these signs or multiple signs are going up in your community, to kind of like set the tone for it and to like be an example in the community to try to do that. But I don't think it should be SPARC's responsibility to have to figure out, you know, out of all these signs, whose yard or, you know, driveway has been plowed and shoveled and whose hasn't. I just don't think with this number of commissioners that it would be enough people to be able to. Yeah.
No, that would just be unrealistic. I feel like.
Could we?
As great as that would be.
Would there be restrictions on who can request a sign and who cannot? As in, like, let's say a fully able-bodied individual just wants somebody to do their
so
driving for them.
The Do Good Wisconsin program, they had a full, like, an electronic form that you had to fill out to request a sign, and it's been a few weeks since I looked at it, but from memory the way they set it up was, it's like, why are you requesting a sign? And it's like, you know, disabled, elderly, like it gave a bunch of reasons for why you may request a sign, and then it had other where you could fill it in. So I guess it could kind of be up to the discretion of who is.
Yeah, I mean, we run into this problem all the time with stuff we do. It's like I'd rather someone take advantage of it, and it's like it's on them than us not be able to help people that need help.
Sense.
Right?
I agree
Because
with
at the
that
same
100%.
time,
like that
anybody could say, anyone
Otherwise,
could
you're just
fill the form
policing.
out.
Yeah,
it's not
it
even
gets
How they
worth
too.
the
want
time.
to.
Yeah.
We're not like vetting
Right.
that somebody is truly disabled.
That makes sense.
So I guess it's kind of.
I think if a sign goes up, I feel like also like if I go to help somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like you see the person, you're like, you know, like almost nobody wants that, and it'd be such a small percentage that it doesn't really affect anything. You know what I'm saying? It's not like 80% of the people that are putting signs up are going to take advantage of it. Otherwise, we have a whole different problem that it's not on us to fix.
Right. If we see maybe like a particular road or section of town that has a lot of those signs, could we organize like a cleanup style event and just gather volunteers to do the whole thing?
I think we can
in
do
one
anything
go?
we want that way. But I think the key is that it's not like guaranteed or expected that.
I think that has to be.
Yeah. But
people
otherwise,
very clear.
absolutely, that's awesome if you do that for sure.
What would be the tasks that would be included? Do you remember?
That's a
For
good
the
question.
Wisconsin program?
Wisconsin program is just snow. Shoveling.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Is there? So actually, that's also a good point. Is there like a specific, like where does the like obviously if you shovel somebody's driveway, it's fairly common sense where the snow goes. But is that like you know what I'm saying? Like that does become a big deal though, depending. So I feel like there has to be like some kind of clear thing, or maybe we just put that in the liability thing that they do online, and they're like the snow could go anywhere. So
Yeah, they're probably
Yeah, I would want to make sure that like town of Sykesville / SPARC is not liable in any way. Should someone sign up for the program and then, you know, a neighbor goes to shovel snow on the property and they slip and fall and like break their leg or something. There's obviously it could become like litigious.
Isn't there a Good Samaritan law for that? Would we be covered by that?
I don't know if that applies to that.
yeah, I thought that was more for like CPR and
individual.
Yeah, that's first aid.
yeah, anything first aid.
So I don't know if maybe that's something we should ask Drew and or Joe to just run past town of Sykesville lawyer just really quickly, just to make sure that there's no issue. Hopefully, right, we're doing like a Good Samaritan program, and hopefully that would not be an issue. But I'd rather know before we do it.
Yeah, I think that's the only any kind of like speed bump with it would just be the litigation stuff.
Right.
Everything else should just be like, we'll just figure out what we're gonna put on forms and stuff like that, and then
Mhm.
maybe we just go up and
for
serve the
the
community.
town of Wisconsin to get back to you. I think this is a really good program, but because we really don't know how to tackle it,
Yeah.
I would rather hear how they do it. So in my opinion, I would like to table this, wait for them to get back to you so that we can see their plan from beginning to end, and then see if we can mirror that to work. Because when the woman came, she was asking for lawn cutting and snow shoveling. Those were the two big things that she wanted, and I thought that was a great idea, but I had no idea how to do it.
Right.
And since somebody's already done it, and thank you for reaching out to them, I hope they get back to us so that we can start this come the new year.
Yeah, I think hopefully we'll get more information by the January meeting. Normally, knock on wood, Maryland doesn't really get a ton of snow until later in the winter. So hopefully this is something that, like, if we decide in January to proceed, we can get signs ordered pretty quick, and at least have it for the later half of the winter.
I have another kind of idea that includes the lawn thing, not to like whatever, but just something to think about. Would it be like something that we could, like, because I've thought about doing it for neighbors before, where it's like if they can't cut their lawn, I have a kid that cuts my lawn, so I would just pay for that kid to go cut their lawn. So like, I don't know if there could be a connection that way if you run into things where it's like, well, how do we choose these companies or whatever? But then you have the actual companies instead of random people,
Volunteers.
but then things are still getting done. But I don't know, again, I don't know how that works, because I don't know how you get to pick companies and stuff like that, because that becomes a different thing. But it's just something to think of, because that would take away a lot of the like liability stuff and then put it on specific, right? Because then you're paying for the company goes. See what I'm saying?
It would, but I just don't know, like, SPARC and the town's ability to be able to pay.
We would not pay. So somebody, like, if I was not in SPARC or anything,
Oh,
and I was like, oh, I want
You're
your
the
lawn to
charity
get
of
cut.
it.
Yeah. So then I'll get your lawn cut for you, right? So I'll pay so and so to go cut your lawn, and then that company will go cut your lawn. Because that takes away, it just brings like some other hurdles, I guess.
I feel like trying to keep it as simple as possible, probably, at least to start with, and then kind of see.
I think this could be a good test run of
Yeah.
like whether, because the worst case scenario is we put all the signs up and a lot of people do it, and then no one shovels for people, and then it's another scenario we have to deal with. But if we see a lot of people do it, it's like, oh, our town will help people, and we've already had someone that's brought it
Yeah,
up.
I think that people will. I think people
Me
will
too.
do it.
I
Like,
think we
honestly,
get
if
it
I
out
saw it in
enough.
my neighborhood, like a track,
Yeah,
I
for
would
sure.
go out there and do it. You know, like.
Mhm.
So.
Yeah, and if it's successful too, maybe it's something we could discuss before the summer to, like, switching it to mowing lawns. Like,
Something else
Yeah.
if it goes well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think just check with the litigation side, and then if that is a go, then I think we just try it. Because even if it helps just a couple people, then it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? And then we learn from it anyway, so maybe we'll learn how to do it better if it's not like perfect or whatever.
So the fear in the townhouse and the employees that I've spoken with about this idea is, to use this example, the hope that somebody is going to help an elderly woman or man, but mostly elderly woman who's alone. And all of a sudden that hope gets crushed. We just did more harm than good there.
Mm-hmm.
So just keeping that in the back of everybody's mind that
I definitely agree with that. However, I do think if somebody's like, not to be like psychological with all of it, but that would be like a psychological issue. I feel like if somebody is already in that place, they're already kind of in a bad place, and they do need community, but anything could be the pebble that starts the avalanche. However, if they do get help, then to me that's more worth it than the risk of not getting help. Does that kind of make sense? Because they're already like in a certain place, but then you could pull them back like so much farther. I guess not that it's like quantitative, but
Which is why I think we should wait to hear how Wisconsin does this, and then we can use them and use their platform.
there's got to be other programs in the country though that we could pull from, right? That there's got to be information for it.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
I can look into it as well before the January meeting.
I mean,
and see what I can find.
ChatGPT might even have a great idea.
I think if we get enough if we have good communication, like whether it's on our Facebook or even on like the Eldersburg, Sykesville groups, like those kind of things, to make it clear what it is.
Yeah, people.
I think
know
people
about
will.
Yeah.
I think the risk of people not helping is because they don't know what it means or they don't even know what
it.
to
They
think.
don't understand. What
Yeah,
it is.
that's I'd be surprised if the town really knew and then like, well, we're not going to do that. But that's on us to make sure it's communicated well. But we'd also know who, like, well, I don't know if we can know. Like, there'd be somebody that would know who signed up for what, right? Because we have to give them the signs. So we can, if any of us live near, we could at least make sure.
I mean, we could all also like, not that, you know, not like I have a lot of followers. My business kind of does, but like we just have people just post whatever about the town. Like I'd have Mad Lab post about it and be like, hey, be on the lookout for these signs. Your neighbors need help.
Church,
you know?
our church.
'Cause I think it's an outstanding idea and really a chance to help a good amount of people and kind of give them that hope. You know what I'm saying? So.
And it could also go in the town newsletter, that this is what's happening in our town, you know, look out for a sign, and if it's your neighbor, please help.
I wonder too if like on the form they could give permission to have their location, like you could have like a little map where all of them are. You know, it would disclose like name or anything like that, or who lives there, any information about the house, but just like a little Google map with pins of where they all
That's
are.
a really good idea.
So that way if somebody, you know, does want to kind of drive around and help, even if it's not in their neighborhood and they might not know exactly where they all are.
Yeah, I would wonder if that would be a litigation issue or not.
I think they would definitely have to give permission to say like, I consent to having, you know, my.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, at the same time, if you consent to that, you also consent for your like house to be on Zillow and like, you know what I'm saying, show all that stuff.
Google Maps and everything.
Google
That's
Earth
where
Maps and, like,
hearing back from them would be good
Yeah.
to know. Is that what they did? Did
That's
they
a
not do
good
that?
point. That's a good point too, actually.
I just want to use what they've created, and if it's successful, and then we go from there.
Okay, well,
I
I think if Drew can help us talk to town of Sykesville lawyer to see about litigation issues, and then I can do some more research on what else exists and have that ready for the January meeting.
Perfect. Cool. It's a lot to think about.
It might be a safer bet too to start with, like reach out to different volunteer groups in the area, and so we can get like a dedicated base of volunteers for it, and then also have like some very basic training. You don't run into the issue of like don't destroy, you know, whatever when you're sweeping this.
True. I mean, I could get like
All the
20
time
guys
when
from our
not
church
there.
to just drive around. They would love to.
And
So like,
tools, too.
it would be an
Lots
issue.
of, you know, people need their own shovels.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
All right. Popcorn machines.
Popcorn machine.
Here we go again.
I feel like we talk about this every meeting.
Like every meeting.
We received a full refund for a popcorn machine.
Nice.
Right.
And we have been given permission to dispose of it however we want, so we don't have to return it. It's just we
They
just
don't
get it.
want it back.
They don't even want it.
Damn.
Wait,
Yeah.
so what's wrong with it again?
It was starting
Before
to
we
rust
start
already,
throwing it away.
and it was burning the popcorn.
It's almost
When
like
you
they
reached
knew.
out about the place, did they give suggestions, or did they say this happens, or they just gave us the refund?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That speaks volumes.
But it's
Well, but
store
they did
credit
give
though,
it, yeah.
right? So now we're kind of forced
Yes.
to use the same.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
But-
So we'd basically just be buying the machine all over again.
The options that we researched, none of them are the same company.
Okay.
The Carnival King.
Right.
Okay.
So we have $286 in credit. So basically, we have to buy from this store if we want to take advantage of our reimbursement. So there's 2 options. Oh, sorry, no, 3 options. 8-ounce machine. They're all 8-ounce popcorn machines. Was that the size of the one that we purchased last time? An 8-ounce popcorn machine? Because I remember we were talking about the sizes and debating on that, and I can't
have no
remember.
idea.
I can't remember.
I seriously have no idea if it's one packet.
Sounds small, but.
8 ounces sounds like nothing, right?
I don't know.
Is that
Can't be
8
8
ounces
ounces,
of
right?
popcorn?
Well, they sell
That can't
different
be.
size packets for different size.
Right.
What are those things called? The cooker, the kettle.
When you ordered the popcorn, did it say how big the packages were? Did it say 8 ounces? I have no idea what 8 ounces of popcorn even looks like.
It's not as
8
much.
ounces pop.
It's not a lot. It's a cup. Yes.
So do you think that's a cup in that package?
Are they talking about the weight of the
Yeah.
popcorn? Because then that would be maybe significant.
Wouldn't that be the same?
Half a pound of popcorn?
Yeah,
That's
whatever
getting it
before
right
was.
there.
Half a
What
pound.
are we talking about?
Right? 8 ounces of
Should look like-
popcorn?
8 ounces of popcorn is not half a pound of popcorn.
16 ounces is a pound.
16 ounces is a pound.
Yeah,
So
that's
Alice-
just math.
I was just confirming that it is 8 ounces. What she ordered was 8 ounces.
Doing my daughter's homework
Okay.
right now.
Yeah,
So that's our standard size machine.
yeah.
Okay. I
We've lost it. We're only 45 minutes in.
I don't know how to rate a popcorn machine anymore. I thought I did. I don't.
Exactly.
Well, we tried to do the
What did the
buddy
reviews
thing
say?
by not ordering from Amazon and
Right.
yeah.
I'm personally okay with Drew buying whatever he thinks is best.
It's
Yeah.
whichever
We
one.
all
Understand.
we all voted on the last
Yeah.
one, right? So like,
Is that like a lot of pressure though?
Drew will make a good decision.
it's
If I make a mistake on.
then we'll get money back and do it
It'll be
again.
fine.
Keep doing it. That's how I personally feel.
That's smart. We trust in you, Drew.
Instead of just looking really
Lead
quick
us.
right now at some links that I'm not even looking at. Like,
Were these options chosen based on what criteria? Like review?
They were
user
chosen
review?
based off of real people reviews.
Yeah.
And then based off of warranty was the second thing, and the third thing was their equipment and stuff like that. All three of these have it so that it's not just the top that's heating.
Mhm.
It's not heating from the top, it's heating from the bottom too, so that if the oil is doing its job, it's not burning the popcorn.
Okay.
So
Look at that popcorn knowledge. I say we just say, Drew's got, you know, that's
Please.
way more than I know.
can I
about
motion to
popcorn.
tell Drew to buy it?
I'm honestly.
Yeah.
How much?
I say,
they vary.
Okay.
But it's nothing that it's a drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
So
Do you have one particular one in mind out of these three that you would purchase if we asked you to purchase one?
I'd have to look at them again.
Okay.
It's been a week, so
Is there a warranty that comes with it in case it happens?
all three
again?
have
Cool.
pretty good warranties. And plus, if all I have to say is it's got little dots of rust and send them a picture for them to give me a full credit back.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
Okay.
And when you say equipment, do you mean like replaceable equipment, or is that what you meant? Like they all have equipment that you can buy and
Like
replace it, like
parts.
parts. That's what
it
it
comes
is.
with like a half pound of equipment.
Huh?
So they just replaced the
8
upper
ounces.
portion of the, is it still the one that sits on wheels, the cart?
So the cart fit with this new one that we got,
Okay.
and it'll fit with
And
whatever.
whatever you're looking at
Yeah.
will fit. Okay.
Yeah.
But I still make somebody hold it because I'm scared to death it's gonna fall. Yeah, that's what one volunteer did, held it as I pulled it out like a snail's case because I was so afraid it was gonna fall
Yep.
again.
There is a way you can attach it. You can like screw it to the cart.
Yeah.
We just need screws.
We need to make sure that the popcorn machine works more than once.
Yeah, We're
That's
screwing
important
things in.
too.
That's the key right there.
Okay, so have it by January, we'll pop it and eat it from 10 to 4.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's it.
I love it. Great idea. So is that the decision that we are going with whatever
Drew decides.
Drew sees as the best
I
option?
think Eric motioned, right?
Yeah, I motioned
I
that.
second-
Oh, you did?
I
Okay.
second Eric's motion.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Yeah. All right.
Popcorn.
Cool.
Just
Right.
for reference, 8 ounces makes 32 cups of popped popcorn.
Mm.
Lord.
Yeah, so this makes
Yeah.
Half pound
Yeah.
popcorn, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and to save the old machine, we might use on the float, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And the two.
Popcorn
That's
for
kind of
the
fun.
kids.
Nice.
Sparky in the middle, and both popcorn machines on the floor. Perfect.
Throwing popcorn at kids.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Catch it like shrimp at a hibachi restaurant.
All right, I believe that is it for Spark Agenda. It is time for town updates.
All right, guys. Town staff with pavilion rentals and special event fees. Town staff did meet this past Tuesday to review pavilion rental procedures, special event permit fees, and the overall processes associated with these items. Although this discussion did occur prior to the SPARC meeting, we would like to hear the Commission's thoughts and feedback. We can also provide clarification on any questions regarding the nuances of these policies. So if you have them now, great. If you have them in the future, awesome. Just let us know. Does anybody have any questions about that currently, though?
Review.
My only question and thought was, I believe it was our last movie, that there was a party happening and it was a mess when they left.
Yes.
So is there a chance that, and we can't say not to rent on a movie night.
No, we
because-
already do that.
Right, that's
So-
what I said, there's not a chance that we can say that, but they give us a rental fee, but we
150.
shouldn't have to clean up the mess.
Correct. They shouldn't be leaving a mess.
But then wouldn't that be
Exactly.
included in like a deposit of some sort? You know what I'm saying?
So the form that I'm asking you all to look at for these, like it answers that specifically. It says you are not allowed to leave a mess. You have to clean up after yourselves. It even tells them where the dumpsters are.
Okay.
And it gets into that.
And if they don't,
And if they don't, then we can either have an officer and ask them if they did a patrol around that time. And then beyond that, there's really no way to enforce it.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Couldn't it be like a
Well,
deposit?
no, they don't have a deposit. They're paying 150 straight up regardless.
But could we do that where it's like you pay
75 and you get
whatever,
25
like
back
200,
to
yeah.
clean when you leave.
I think though, is there
I can ask.
is there staff available though to, somebody has to be there to verify that it's clean when they leave.
Oh, that's good.
No.
That's a
think
really
so,
good.
yeah.
Well, that's a good point though, because otherwise we can't really do that if that's not the. Because then you're operating on hearsay.
Yeah, if somebody's
So-
not there to verify it. then
That's
you
true.
can't
If
approve.
they're
So
given
the
a
movie
deposit
night
back.
in question, the pavilion was messy. It was rented the day before, but not that day because we do not allow rentals on movie nights.
Oh,
We don't do it during the day, period. So
We don't even know for sure
we
if it was.
can't, yeah, I
Yeah.
can't say that it wasn't just random park goers
Right.
who decided
No,
to
that makes sense. That's
throw a party that
yeah.
later that night.
Mhm.
Unless I have a police officer say that they did a patrol and it's in their report.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah.
when we're starting to deal with small town logistics
Right.
of
Right.
who can be where at what time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fair. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, if we already don't rent it the day of, then how can we prove it unless someone comes after every one of them?
Right.
Yeah, that's definitely a problem we've been racking our brains about.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
all right, I will leave that alone for now. We have got Liberty Tree seedlings. The mayor and town manager have tasked staff with acquiring Liberty Tree seedlings from Allegheny County for planting during next year's Arbor Day celebration. Just a little history blurb here. According to St. John's College, the original Liberty Tree, a tulip poplar under which colonists gathered in Annapolis to organize resistance prior to the Revolutionary War, stood on the college grounds until it was lost to Hurricane Floyd in 1999. The picture on the right is about 2 months before Floyd hit. Direct descendants of this historic tree are now being cultivated across Maryland, including approximately 200 seedlings at an Eastern Shore nursery. These seedlings offer the public a rare opportunity to preserve and honor a living piece of Maryland and St. John's College history. And there's a link in the emails you all got for more information on that. We are thinking in the brainstorming beginnings of where those seedlings should go. How many we get is dependent on how well they germinate in this kind of off season. So just thought that was cool and you guys like to know.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
I want one.
And you have property.
All right. Bat boxes. The Hawk Ridge Lane community, a man named Adam, has received approval from town council to install a bat box in their neighborhood. Town staff is going to assist with the installation and are currently preparing educational materials to help inform residents about bats and their important role in supporting our local ecosystem.
Oh, that's funny.
Pretty close to that tree line, maybe 10 feet towards the picture taker, is where a 20-foot pole will be to put that bat box up. And the biggest thing, and why this isn't just a Parks and Rec thing, is because the community in that area is finding a lot of bats in their belfries, in their backyards and in their attics. My wife and I are best friends that live on Hawk Ridge, and they have tons of bats 9 months out of the year in their backyard. So,
Interesting.
yeah. So we're trying something.
Yeah.
If that works, pretty much if you go about 200 feet north, you're at the dry lake there, where we have our new outdoor learning classroom. So we put another bat box up there for educational purposes.
How big is a bat box?
It depends on how many boxes or how many bats you want to fit in it.
Oh,
Another math problem here.
bat hotel.
All right.
The Bats Motel.
The bats.
Quarterly check-ins with SPARC leadership. Town staff will begin holding quarterly check-in meetings with the SPARC co-chairs. These meetings are intended to strengthen communication, ensure leadership is fully supported, and help align ongoing SPARC initiatives with broader town goals. Notes or key takeaways from these meetings will be shared with the full commission to maintain transparency and keep everyone informed. Before this one, MRPA Fall General Meeting. Town staff attended the Maryland Recreation and Parks Association Fall General Meeting, which focused on several statewide priorities, including inclusive programming initiatives, leadership development, grant opportunities, and park safety best practices. There were also valuable discussions on volunteer engagement strategies and building stronger partnerships with local schools and community organizations. These takeaways will help inform SPARC's planning efforts for 2026. And then Light Up Sykesville. Town staff are excited to begin planning the return of Sykesville's menorah lighting. We're in active talks with Chabad of Carroll County, our partners before COVID, to bring back this meaningful community tradition. Early discussions include a vehicle procession, music or entertainment, refreshments with a tentative date of Tuesday, December 16th, set as we continue shaping the event. And last but not least, tree maintenance. O'Brien Outdoors has done some dead limb cleaning and pushed back some of the tree line at South Branch Park, particularly near the skate park. They are working in Millard Cooper Park today. They did some work and they're going to finish the work tomorrow on pushing some of the land back, making sure that all the trees that are there are tidied up. Big thing and the big focus with this company for the fiscal year 26 is that we are making sure trees are safe. We're not going to have any widowmakers falling on anybody's heads.
Yeah.
And that's what town staff has.
What is happening with the bridge at Cooper Park that goes into the woods? Is that,
They're getting torn down.
are they gonna be rebuilt?
They are not. Not to my knowledge.
Huh.
There was a grant, but it was not nearly enough money to actually rebuild all 3 bridges.
Okay.
It was unfortunately and fortunately, it's a weird balancing act with Boy Scouts and their Eagle Scout projects. But because it is town property on town land, speaking with our lawyer, it's a litigation nightmare. And so since it wasn't approved by any of the people that want the piece of pie, that's where that is right now. I would ask anybody in the commission if you do have ideas for those bridges, or if you want to see them saved, or whatever your opinions on that are, that you attend a council and do a public comment on that, just to let people know.
So it can't be a Boy Scout Eagle project because.
So things that are structures like that, like the sign, that's perfectly fine. But when it comes to structures where people can fall through something if it's not created professionally or
Yeah,
any of
there's
that.
a lot of, yeah.
Nick?
This might be a dumb question. What constitutes a bridge? Because I've
like
walked
this.
back there. I think I know where we're talking about, and I don't. They're walkways, like wooden walkways, right?
No, there's just the bridges there.
They're bridges that go over what?
The water.
Small, very small stream.
Like a creek, like a stream?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong place. In Miller Cooper, when you
Yeah.
walk, there's not a, it's like a horseshoe loop kind of thing, right?
Yep.
It doesn't go back very far. That's the area we're talking about?
And
But
there's
that's
a
not-
bridge that takes you over from like where we hide all the Easter eggs.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
the bigger kids.
Yeah.
It's more of a boardwalk, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Than a bridge.
Okay. I know what we're talking
But
about.
that is a good question. Yeah, what would you?
Yeah.
I guess you would have the same issues with the walkway, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Unless the town is hiring somebody to put in that walkway,
Yeah.
because right now, all the paths that are back there are not kept by the town, or by SPARC, or by anybody except for people going on walks back there, which I think is awesome,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
outside of my purview at this time.
That's fair.
Hmm. Council updates.
I don't have any updates, just if you want the town council members to do anything for the Christmas event, just let me know, I'll pass it on.
Can you
Stacy's
all
doing
come?
the tree lighting, I assume.
I brought it up at the last two meetings. We have a meeting this upcoming Monday, so I'll try to get a head count for the event speaker.
Because it's like Jeremiah always is at the beginning of a line, and I think Mayor Link says, we gotta cut the line here or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeremiah typically takes charge of that. And it's just nice to have council people there to walk around and so that the town knows who they are, because they always wear their badges, and I think it's nice for our town to know who they are outside of this room.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
And then I think Jeremiah tried to save our Coke bin that Carrie and I wrapped that still got trash in it, but he was trying to keep track of that too, so that the hot chocolate mugs didn't go anywhere.
Oh, do you want to, I don't know if they know about.
Oh yeah, so I don't know if Jeremiah will be there, but if he is, it will not be as a town council member.
Oh.
Oh.
He is moving, so his last meeting was the last meeting that we had.
Oh.
I can't remember his exact last cutoff date.
November 16th.
Well, congratulations to
Later.
his move, but he won't miss.
What happens to the empty position before another election?
So we're going to be sharing more details about how that's going to work. coming up.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You're collecting for the background check stuff?
I am, yes, please. And thank you.
You
I
forgot.
appreciate that.
Is there is there an email that was on?
Yes.
Dan and I will bring it.
We will bring it.
We both went crap.
I'm just glad I wasn't the only one.
Motion to adjourn our final meeting of the year.
I second.
All in favor?
Hi.
Ah.
And the meeting is over at 8 o'clock exactly.